Abner? Cozy camera break, slow mode. Yep. I was drawing at one of my interests. Yeah, come back. Never felt it would be a tomberry. What's a tomberry? Yes, break. I just parked for my nice. I'm gonna make some lunch, get something to drink. Good plan. Big old hugs for everyone. Z made it look weird. Yeah, don't scritch your 15-year-old kid. That's kind of weird. Play D&D. I love playing on TTRPGs. Sad Radish D&D lets me live those tales. That's why it reminds me of it. I love that. Story crafting D&D is so cathartic. Yeah, just escape for a bit. It's so good. Favorite TTRPG is 10 Candles. I don't think I've heard of that. Been playing D&D for over a decade. Started playing my first campaign as DM. Love TTRPGs. My favourite systems being Kids on Bikes. I mean, Kids on Bikes sounds great. Yeah, I just wanted to catch up with chat. I own Kids on Broomsticks and always wanted to play it. That sounds rad. No worries, Luke. Kids on Bikes, Stranger Things. Of course you want to do a Stranger Things thing. You love the Stranger Things, right? About the second edition of Kids on Bikes on Kickstarter. Should be getting stuff for it sometime this year. Cool. Game with you set out 10 tea-like candles, play in the dark. At the end of each round, you blow out a candle, which gets progressively darker. The idea of the game is everyone dies in the end, so you collaborate to come up with the best story or death together with no worries about winning. That sounds cool! I love that. Love Kids on Brooms. There's a YouTube channel that has our 3-season Kids on Bikes campaign. Did a few 10 Candles series. A good nemesis, yeah. Always so impressed how Casey comes up with a new cool fact with every stream break. I got the internets. And I will be adding that to, I think it was Antan who requested it because he's often away at break time. For me to set up a channel on the Discord which will have all of the BRB facts added to it. So obviously I've got almost a year's worth to add on. So I was going to do like daily until we've caught up, and then it will be at the end of every stream I'll put the BRB fact in there, or maybe on my break. So you guys can just have like a little trove of facts that are related to whatever we're making here. That sounds good. Plus you have to die somehow, dropping dead from exhaustion mid fairy dance. I mean, if you got to have it on your headstone, right? Comfy armchair for Plink, nice. 29% Teen Offspring is draining it. I mean, that sounds it. Yeah, Descendant to Mandus, just a little bit further. But yeah, say hey Forrest. Thank you, Pete. I'm glad to be back. 7% magic for Pip. You got this. You got this. Hope you guys had a good break. Yes, I did. Had a little wander around. You're going swimming? Nice. I like the swimmings. 37% magic for Geek Empress. Nice. And more demons. Always the more demons. Tomberries are enemies in Final Fantasy. Ooh. They have a little knife and a lantern. They go little step, little step, little step, and then they stab you. I mean, that sounds pretty rad. Can I see Tomberries, please? Ooh, lunch obtained. What did you get, Drifting? Reminds me to add a cactuar. I know that one. Sent you a Tomberry, thank you. A fact channel would be great. Okay, good. Love a fact request reading. We give a general topic and you find a cool fact. Ooh. I might have to do general fact rather than specific topic, because it might take me a while to find one that I really want to that I'm like, is this good? Is this a good fact? I don't know. Realised I sat here for the whole break and didn't read the fact. Oh no! Do you want me to read it to you? Going to sleep, have a good time zone. Take care, Moondrugs. It's been wonderful meeting with you. I am glad. Oops. I am glad that we got to meet today through a little raid train. But I hope that we see you again soon. I'm here every Saturday and Sunday, 10 AM to 2 PM UK time, except for next Sunday, which I will be 9 AM till 1 PM UK time. So a little bit earlier, because I have things to do. But I'll let you know. I'll remind you that. Forgot to mention the little buggers are super duper OP and one little stab insta-kill. Really? 33% magic for Pete. They stab you and you die, yeah. Bread with toppings and chalky milk. Yum, 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 yum. That sounds good. Yeah, so let me just read the... Hey, Drucifer. What a name. Thank you so much for coming by. I think you came from a raid by the looks of it. So did you come along with Radish? Let me just find my little fact so I can read it for Antan. Yes, they do. That is how Fairy Ring works. But I love that there's all of this amazing... Oh, there we go. There's all of this amazing fact. Or folklore around the magic of a fairy ring. But then I also love the mycelium side of it as well, because mushrooms are cool. Well, I'm on bed. On bed, not in bed. Yeah, so the fact was, there are lots of stories in folklore across Europe surrounding fairy rings. Some cultures believe that they're portals to another world, while others say that the ring of mushrooms are simply used as dinner tables for fairies. There's also the more pleasant thought that they bring good luck and that they're a sign of a fairy village living underground. But another belief is that you should never step into a fairy ring, as you may become invisible or become trapped there forever, or be forced to dance with the fairies until you drop dead from exhaustion or descend into madness. Oh, Josepha! Howdy, cozy. I woke up and ended up here, but enjoy the morning vibes. Hope you're having a good one. Yeah, we're having a great one over here, Josepha. Thank you so much for coming by, and thank you for the follow. I'm glad you're enjoying the place. Yay! New friends are the best. Yeah, so that is, yeah, so it's you have the fungus underneath, and then it kind of grows up and grows out underneath and then up, and they're all like talking to each other and stuff. But that is like an interesting thing about Last of Us, because obviously that's a lot to do, like cordyceps and stuff is a lot to do with the fungus and things. So found a podcast when you were talking about Paper Chase and Angela Chick. Oh really? I think she might have been on one. I know that she did some news articles and stuff about it. We find magic where we find it. Yes, we do. Oh my goodness! That emote is freaking adorable. Also in bed, not eating, just chatting till I fall asleep and drop my phone on my face. Like the dance macabre, exactly. Dance till you die. Real revolution for mushroom rings is far less exciting. It's less exciting, but it's more interesting. Might have to use that fact in my Let's Lark game. Yes, so if you want a way out of it, Eldon, the story goes that if you are caught in a fairy ring and you are dancing and not able to get out, or you're trapped, is that someone can literally just put one foot inside the ring. As long as their other foot stays outside, or another part of their body stays outside of the ring, they can step in, one foot in, one foot out, grab you and drag you out. If they put both feet in, then they're trapped as well. Face heads will roll by the yes. Fairies are brutal. Yeah, fairies, we have to be careful when we're talking about fairies, though. We have to be careful when we're talking about fairies. There were times when people used to call them the beautiful people, or the fair folk, or the hidden people, and things like that, because they didn't want to offend them. Because there are lots of ways that you can offend a fairy, and you do not want to. Managed to doze for a bit and now can't sleep whatsoever, so hello, I'm back. Oh, I'm glad you're back, Nightingales. I mean, I would like you to get some rest, but I am also glad you're here. Dishes are done! Yay! Faye with the focus from some of our last year's LARP plot and a major part of this year. That's rad. Fair folk scale me. Yeah, I mean, we should always have like a healthy fear of the fairy folk. Although, I'm sure our little friends here are kind enough, right? Oh, hey, Crafty, how are you doing? Can we have a little shout out for It's Crafty? I hope you guys were around yesterday for our raid to the lovely Crafty. How are you doing? How's your day going today? Thank you so much for coming by. And hello. How was the rest of your stream? How's the you were using a bear pattern, but what was it that you were actually making? Because you adapted it slightly, right? Yeah, folks, if you're not following It's Crafty, please go over and give a follow. You are guaranteed lots of lovely craftiness and dance parties. I mean, who wants that? That sounds like my kind of thing. I would go for dance parties. When I came back from break, still doing dishes, had the stream on mobile, I jumped when you suddenly exclaimed on your return. You were like, I miss you. Ooh. Cozy, we appreciate you. Aw, thank you, Aflaf. I appreciate you. I'm going to pick a little orange, because orange is my fave. Here we go. Right, so Aflaf has redeemed the jar of stars, because he's very lovely. Whoops. And yeah, if you haven't seen it before, this is the jar of stars. These are all the ones that we've had from 2023 so far. We've got a pretty much full jar from 2022, full of lovely positive messages redeemed by our wonderful community here. I was my own bear pattern, I was turning into Catacomb. That was it. I couldn't remember. But oh, it's so cute though. Like the pattern's amazing, Crafty. I see we appreciate you. I feel like just writing I appreciate you, because I'm like, no, you. But I appreciate that, Aflaf. But I appreciate all of you. Because without you, it would just be me talking to myself over here. So thank you so much for coming by and being your lovely selves. Cameron Invictus, a full contact VTM themed LARP personal rule set, been running since first edition tabletops. Lots of unique lore made by the players, presently based in South London, North Kent. Ooh! Do you know what? I don't think I read the name first, True, and I thought that it was there's another member of our community who is LARPing, and I was like, oh wait, a True's in that area, and then I was like, no wait, it's actually a True posting it. Oops. Do you ever do that on Facebook where you see someone post a meme and you're like, I need to send this to my friend, and then you look at who posted it and it is your friend? I do that all the time. Reason for mushroom rings is the mushroom uses up the nutrients for the area it grows in, so when it drops its spores, only the ones on the outside of the ring grow, so the ring just keeps expanding. Yeah, you can get really huge fairy rings. They're so rad. But they do actually talk to trees, like some of the mycelium. I know that Green was reading a book about it, and it was yeah, like they some certain types of fungi will actually talk to the trees in the area, and trees will talk to each other to let them know. Thank you for that one, Aflef. To let them know about diseases, like plant diseases and stuff that they've sensed in the area. So it's kind of rad. Dance trap would be effective deterrent. Yeah, exactly. Speaking about Star Wars, I just saw on Twitter, episode 6 is 40 years. Oh, no, thank you. You just punch a star. I love that, though. You have a star jar. It's so, so cute. And thank you. I now have a star in there for following, so I'm very happy. I love to see that. Yeah, exactly. Crafty has a star jar. It's so joyful. I know those that came out the year I was born. Yeah,